Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me. It's Miss Nicole of Legacy Lineage Online Learning in collaboration with Youth on Fire to present Story Time. So this week's Story Times, and probably I'm going to have enough to go into next week, so we'll still be talking about Earth Day and the concept of social studies and science and what that means for little ones. Again, I'll just reiterate, for them, it starts with family, their community, then maybe like cities and towns in the world at large, and then earth, and then concepts of space. So this time I'm going to be reading a story about a family. This maybe is not a family that lives in your area, but this is a story of Tikki Tembo, one of my childhood favorites. All right, let's do the story song because we haven't sung the story song for these last few stories. So here we go. Can you join me if you know it? I am reading, look at me, look at me. Time to put the toys away and listen to what I say. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. This is the front of the book. Does anybody remember what the front of the book tells us? This is the back of the book. What does the back of the book tell us? And this is the spine. Parents, where's your little one's spine? This is the front of the book. If you said it tells us the title, the author, and the illustrator, you were correct. The name of this story is Tikki Tembo. And the author is Arlene Moselle, and it's illustrated, who drew the pictures, by Blair Litt. And this is the back of the book. It tells us it's the end. And this is the spine. This is the spine, and it holds the pages of the book together, just like the spines in our body hold our body together. Here we go, Tikki Tembo. And as you can see, the way that they're dressed, they probably don't look like people that are in your community, but they are in a community somewhere else in the world. Maybe this particular story took place a while ago. Here we go. Tikki Tembo. Once upon a time, a long time ago, it was the custom of all the fathers and mothers in China to give their first and honored sons great long names. But second sons were given hardly any name at all. In a small mountain village, there lived a mother who had 2 little sons. Her second son she called Chang, which meant little or nothing. But her first and honored son, she called him Tikki Tembo, no Sarimbo, Cherry Berry Ruchi, Pit Perry Pimbo, which meant the most wonderful thing in the whole wide world. And there is the mom. And there's little Tikki Tembo, no Sarimbo, flying his kite. Every morning, the mother went to wash in a little stream next to her home. The 2 boys always went chattering along with her. On the bank was an old well. Don't go near the well, warned the mother, or you will surely fall in. So she already gave them her words and said not to go near it, and told them exactly what would happen if they didn't listen. The boys did not always mind their mother, and one day they were playing beside the well and on the well when Chang fell in. Help! Tikki Tembo, no Sarimbo, Cherry Berry Ruchi, Pit Perry Pimbo ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, "Most honorable mother, Chang has fallen into the well." "The water roars, little blossom. I cannot hear you," said the mother. Then Tikki Tembo, no Sarimbo, Cherry Berry Ruchi, Pit Perry Pimbo raised his voice and cried, "Oh, most honorable mother, Chang has fallen into the well." "That troublesome boy," answered the mother. "Run and get the old man with the ladder to fish him out." Then Tikki Tembo, no Sarimbo, Cherry Berry Ruchi, Pit Perry Pimbo ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to the old man with the ladder and said, "Old man with the ladder, old man with the ladder, Chang has fallen into the well. Will you come and fish him out?" "So," said the old man with the ladder, "Chang has fallen into the well." And he ran as fast as his old legs could carry him. And step over step, he went into the well and picked up little Chang, and step over step, brought him back out of the well. So Chang is safe because the old man with the ladder rescued him. He pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him, and pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him, and pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him. And soon Chang was just as good as ever. What the old man with the ladder is doing is something called CPR. So he's helping to resuscitate the boy because he had all that water inside of him. You got to be so careful around water. And look, everybody's happy. Chang is healthy and fine, and the old man with the ladder saved him, and so their community is celebrating because the kids are safe. Now, for several months, the boys did not go near the well, but after the festival of the 8th moon, they ran to eat their rice cakes at the well. And so maybe the festival of the 8th moon is not something that you have in your community. But what kind of events do you have in your community? Do you have any parades? I know sometimes there's the St. Patrick's Day parade. I know we have the West Indian Day parade. So this is kind of like what the festival of 8 moons must have been in their community. They ate near the well. They played near the well. They walked on the well. And that's right. Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, no Sarimbo, Cherry Berry Ruchi, Pit Perry Pimbo fell into the well. Chang ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, "Oh, most honorable mother, Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, no Sarimbo, Cherry Berry Ruchi, Pit Perry Pimbo has fallen into the well." "The water roars, little lion, little one, I cannot hear you." So little Chang took a deep breath. "Oh, most honorable mother," he panted, "Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, no Sarimbo, Cherry Berry Ruchi, Pit Perry Pimbo has fallen into the well." "Tiresome child, what are you trying to say?" said his mother. See, she's washing clothes near that stream, so she can't really hear him unless he speaks up. But he's trying to tell her that his brother is in danger. "Honorable mother, Cherry Berry, Tikki, Tikki, Pip, Pip has fallen into the well." "Unfortunate son, surely you need to speak your brother's name with reverence." She can't understand him because he's so tired of saying that big, long name. Poor little Chang was all out of breath, and he didn't think he could say it one more time, but then he thought about his brother at the bottom of the well. Chang bowed his little head clear to the sand. He took a deep breath like we do to calm ourselves down, and he said very slowly, "Most honorable mother, Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, no Sarimbo, Cherry Berry Ruchi, Pit Perry Pimbo has fallen into the well and is at the bottom." "Oh, not my first and most honored son, heir of all I possess. Run quickly and get the old man with the ladder and tell him that your brother has fallen into the well." Look at Chang. He's really trying. He's like trying to say his brother's name. It's so long. Can you try it? "Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, no Sarimbo, Cherry Berry Ruchi, Pit Perry Pimbo." So Chang ran as fast as his little legs would carry him to the old man with the ladder. And under the tree, the old man with the ladder was sat and silent. "Oh man," shouted Chang. "Come right away. Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, no Sarimbo, Cherry Berry Ruchi, Pit Perry Pimbo has fallen into the stone well." But there was no answer, and puzzled, Chang waited. Then with the very last breath, he shouted at the old man again, You help me tell the old man. Can you say his name? Here we go. Let's tell the old man together. Old man with the ladder. Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, no Rimbo, Cherry Berry Rucci, Pit Perry Pimbo is at the bottom of the well. Miserable child, you disturbed my dream. So the old man is a little upset because Chang has woke him up. Poor little Chang was frightened. How could he say that great long name again? So he just pulled and grabbed at the old man and said, please, old man with the ladder, please help my brother out of the cold well. So, said the old man with the ladder, your mother's precious pearl has fallen into the well. Now he understands that the little boy's in trouble. And there they go. Look, they have to travel all the way from the tree and all the way down the path and over the bridge. They have to go through their community and down and find the well. The old man with the ladder hurried as fast as his old legs could carry him. Step over step, step over step. He went into the well and step over step out of the well with the little boy in his arms. And he performed CPR by pumping the water out of him and pushing the air into him and pumping the water out of him and pushing the air into him. But little Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, no Rimbo, Cherry Berry Rucci, Pit Perry Pimbo had been in the water so long, all because he had that great long name that many moons rose and set before he was quite the same again. And from that day to this one, Chinese have always thought it wise to give all their children little short names instead of great long names. The end. And I'm just going to show you a picture of Tikki, Tikki, Tembo's community. So in this community, the mom had someone to help her. It was the old man. And right now in communities, as we are staying home, staying safe and staying sane, we have so many great helpers out there. I encouraged you before, but if you didn't get a chance to do it, why not make some hearts and color some hearts and display those on your front doors or in your windows as a way of saying thank you to all the helpers that are on the front line and still going out and working hard and making sure we have what we need in our communities. Thank you, helpers.